fucking LLC. Okay? At the time, I had left the military with $25,000. I had literally saved. I borrowed my uncle's car. Okay, I was being cheap and I was saving all my money, which I ended up buying for like $2,000. I got out. I called the bank. I need a house. They said, you don't have a job. I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, I don't want to get a job either, so let me create my own job. And that's literally what it is. I open an LLC. I hire a payroll company. Okay, and I started paying myself. And I called the bank again. Okay, I told the bank, hey, now I have a job. They're like, okay, cool. They were doing my papers. Oh yeah, you haven't had your job for the past 6 months, so you can't. I'm like, you guys didn't tell me that the first time. You guys should have told me. I would have figured that out, you know? So what did I do? I hired a payroll company. I paid the payroll company $50 for them to give me a check and backdate me 6 months. And I was able to buy my house. Okay? I'm telling you something that I have done. This is not theory. This is not that I learned from a fucking guru. No, this is something that I have personally done, that I have personally applied into me, and that actually got me to where I am now. Okay, now I have a marketing agency. I have a couple guys. I got a few guys working for me in the Philippines. Also, you guys have VAs here? You guys use VAs? Okay. I use 1 to 3 employee. Okay, I paid $1,000. I get a manager and I get a worker. They make sure they sit there doing what I need them to do all day. Okay, so other than this, I'm telling you guys everything that I'm doing. Okay, I hope you guys getting a lot of value. Does anybody have any questions?
For the ads, when you say that you're gonna run the same one, you clone the ad, that's good. You just clone that ad, just add more something into the clone ad, or you just create a completely separate ad?
For the retargeting or for the follower? So I'll tell you what I do. Okay, I do both. I drop the same ad.
So you create from scratch.
Exactly. I drop the same ad, and then I also create another one from scratch with the same targeting. You see what I mean? That's, yeah. So, because ads is all testing. It's all testing what works, what doesn't. Okay, so if something is working, you don't touch it. When I first got into marketing, what happened was I would turn off an ad, and I'm like, nah, like, I don't think this is performing. Let me turn this one on. And I was fucking with a dude, suspended from Meta 30 days. I'm like, for what? They're like, oh, you're playing with it too much. I'm like, okay, well, that's when I started getting into, okay, then let me just throw another ad and throw another one, then turn off this one, because if I'm turning on and off, I'm gonna get suspended, So to answer your question, you wanna do both. I do both, okay? For the retargeting and for the follower. So for my follower ad is and you guys can go, I can show you guys how you guys can see my ads. Okay, if you guys go on Instagram, you click on my name, it literally says, hey, show ads. Okay, and you can see anybody, not only mine, you can see anybody's ads. Okay, so you guys can see exactly what I'm throwing. You guys cannot see my targeting, but you can see my ad. Okay, my ad copy. Okay. Any other questions?
You mentioned earlier about the multiple homes in a year. I had a friend who was talking about, he's in the military as one, he has a VA loan that's available. And he had another friend in the military who got, I think, like 10 houses in a year or something like that. Well, actually not 10, maybe like 5 or 6. But he was able to use that same VA loan with no money down and everything, and do it multiple times over within a year. How is that, like him buying it through his VA loan and then selling it? I don't know, like through a company or something. Or how does that?
I'm not sure what he did, to be honest. I don't know the exact. What I can tell you is that with the military, with the VA loan, you can have 2 recurring loans at once. Okay, so I can buy a house today. Okay, I can buy a house 2 months from now with a VA loan. So it all depends on the zip code that you're in. So they go by stipulation, like, hey, in Miami, you can only buy up to $600,000. In California, you can only buy up to $400,000. So it all depends. So everybody has its different, everybody's different. Okay, but you can have 2 recurring loans at once. VAs, you have 2 VAs, you can do 3 conventional, 1 FHA. You see what I'm saying? So that's probably what he's doing. I'm not sure.
If you prove that you're moving for a job or something like that, or you need bigger space, or you have a divorce or anything like that, I think you're allowed to get a second loan. No problem.
Yeah, so that's 50 miles away from your current house. So you can buy quote unquote a secondary home. But I mean, if you go to the right lender, that doesn't matter. But usually regular banks.
Yeah, apparently he says that he's using that same. It's his friend though, but he wants to do the same thing because my friend has a VA loan he's already like pre-approved and everything, but he wants to like use it again after he purchases his second home or like the first home, and then like.
With a VA loan, you can do it. I done it. I had 2 recurring VA loans at once. And then I bought another one conventional. So VA loan 0% down, conventional 3% down.
Is there a way to kind of like get out of that loan? I don't know, somehow use a conventional loan to replace the VA and then reuse that one that you use so you can have.
Yeah, you can refinance it.
Oh, so you can get it with the VA loan and
And then
then.
refinance to a conventional, yep.
And then you get 2 more VAs.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Another question, have you ever tried mortgage stacking? I know it did like applying for a mortgage all at the same time. I'm buying
I mean,
2 or 3 properties.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Is that legally what?
I'll be honest with you.
Paperwork, I'm pretty sure, like, you don't have any other mortgages.
No, but like, so it's no different than fucking credit card stacking and loan stacking. Like I did, like, I was gonna do
Yeah,
it,
but they ask you, like when I have bought houses, they ask you, do you have a primary? Do you have another house? Or do you plan on living in this house? You know what I'm saying? So,
They'll run your credit like up to the day to make sure that you haven't lost your job, you haven't changed anything. So I had a friend that he tried to buy his first 2 properties within, like he did one day, and then the next day he tried to do the next one, and they didn't allow him because all of a sudden he had $200,000 worth of debt on his loan. So he had to prove that the property's rental income was covering it, and that they allowed him eventually, but they were pissed at him.
But how did it report that fast though?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Because technically, I guess they wouldn't know. I guess that's why they make you sign paperwork though, to say that, oh, I want to verify that you don't have another
In that case,
existing
there's
loan.
a law, I'm saying there's a law that you can use to remove positive accounts in credit report. I'm not saying this like forever to do it, but it is possible. Like, you're gonna remove a positive account from your credit report. Using the law, using consumer law.
you can what?
You can remove a positive item from your credit report using consumer law.
Oh yeah. No, I don't do that. I mean, I know.
anybody got any other questions?
When you're running the boost posts, are you doing those on videos that have already gone viral, or are you just running those on best performing videos? The boost videos.
On neither. I only run them on the ones that I want to try. So has nothing like mine is very specific. Okay, so for example, like I explained earlier, hey, are you a coach? Do you have at least $5,000 to spend on ads? Are you tired of just making, $10,000, $20,000 a month? So I'm very specific on the things that I say, okay, and then I go ahead and boost that one. And then when I boost it, it's not just boosting it to the whole world. I'm specific on who I'm looking to target. Yeah, so it's not like, hey, I'm just gonna, this post, because I'll tell you something, and this is another big misconception, okay, when it comes to ads. You can boost a post and get followers, okay, but you're gonna get shit followers. What does that mean? Let's say you get 100 followers. 90, you have to, like my process, everybody that follows me, my assistant has to talk to them. Okay, they have 2-3 weeks to talk to them. Okay, everybody who starts following me. What does that mean? If shit comes in, you have to dig through shit. So you don't wanna have shit coming in. You see what I'm saying? So you wanna be specific on who's following you. You wanna know, like, hey, this guy is if you did your ad correctly, this guy, he is a coach and he does have money. And he does want to level up like Jeff making $100,000. You see what I'm saying? So I can show you guys an ad that I have like 4 different ads running right now. And these are just my follower ads. And you're going to see, you'll see when I speak, it's very specific on who I want to follow. Okay, you want to repel the people that are just tire kickers, how we call them. You want to repel those people because you don't want your VA or whoever's running your Insta, you don't want them to talk to people that you're not going to make a sale from. And so you got to make their job easier. So that's the whole point of ads, to make everybody's job easier for you to make more money. So does it cost more money? 1,000% it costs more money. Okay, but you have to know what to say. The copy inside the ad is what's going to get you the money, what's going to get you work. Because if you just boost the post, and now all of a sudden you have, hey, another 50,000 followers, hey, you don't really know. And then once you start getting a little bit big, you know what starts happening? Your competitors start sending you fucking people from India. Literally, okay? People from Africa, from India, people that don't have any money. You know, people from Peru. I got a Brazilian guy, I'm like, I know you did not come from my ad. You know, and then they're talking to me in Portuguese. I'm like, dude, it's crazy. You know, so you got to be specific when you launch an ad. You don't just boost any post.
Can't you use your VA to eliminate those people based on different criteria?
1,000%, but it's going to take a lot of time, especially when you're spending $25,000, $30,000 a month. You're getting a lot of traffic in. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want them to talk to the people that are not qualified. So you don't, dude, I know guys that have 3,500 followers, they're making $250,000, $350,000 a month. Just because their ad copy is very specific who they're talking to, very niche down. Like mine has 6 different qualifications before they come in. Coach, making money in the US, at least 30 years old. Like it's very, very specific. That's why it costs more money, but it's more quality. Okay, I literally say, hey, if you're not making at least $5,000 a month, this ain't for you. You know, hey, if you're not making at least, this ain't for you.
And what's it costing you to acquire a customer? Like with that, like obviously you're being very specific. Probably the other
It's gonna run you. I'll tell you, it's gonna run you once, depending on your niche. Okay, it can run you up to $10 per follower. $10 per follower, which is a lot. Okay, because right now, 85 cents, 89 cents, which is where I have mine, okay, is considered good. Okay, depending on your spend. Okay, but if you wanna be like super targeted and super, hey, I need money like yesterday, you know, I can spend 10 bands because I know I'm gonna make 50 at least, $10. That's what I've seen it as. $10 per follower, not even, you know, not even per follower.
From that, the conversion from, sound like, dude, like we've tried a bunch of it. You see, I'm at fucking 60 grand now and I'm fucking down the drain. Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah. And it just.
And most of them suck. Like they have nothing to show
I
for.
told the team, I'm like, guys, if we don't get sales this month, I'm just gonna start running the shoe myself.
Yeah. Who do you have?
Well, right now, we used to have Damien, because he's fucking, Damien was, yeah, he took like, what is it, like 40 people to $1 million a month, which is like my next target.
Okay.
And right now we have Ben Dennis, I don't know if you know Dennis. InstaBoost, I don't know, they run, I'm totally banned on Instagram and Facebook, so we're gonna start using hers, and we're running YouTube and Google ads.
Okay.
To a webinar, but it's like running cold to a webinar on a fucking.
What's your price on the webinar? Are you trying to sell automatically or you got salespeople?
What's that?
Are you trying to sell automatically or you got salespeople?
No, I'm doing the closing right now.
Okay, but so are you telling them to, hey, buy here or hey, call me? Or hey, book a call?
Now we're gonna book a call because it's like, and then I have a setter that pretty much pre-qualifies them to
Okay.
that they can afford it.
Okay, I'll tell you something. One of my guys is making like 1.3, 1.5 a month. His price on his webinar is $497. Okay, that's the price. Anything above, no, to buy from a webinar. You know, to just have an auto bot. Okay. Anything above, dude, anything above, I want to say $1,400, $1,500, you're pushing it. They're not. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll book later. Okay, you're going to drop. I mean, dude, if at a $500, we're seeing 80% of the people that come in, they drop off. Imagine $1,400. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of them drop off.
And then you're just taking them to the ascension ladder to like the people that are buying the 500, they're getting upsold to the higher.
No. So that's a different strategy. For a webinar, you don't upsell, you downsell because it's easier. Okay, so if they're buying the $497 product through the webinar, they come in. So okay, anybody guys know Alpha Slice on Instagram? You know Alpha Slice? Okay, well that's his brand, Alpha Slice. Okay, he's a nurse. He's been in the U.S. for 4 years. Okay, I met him when he was making $3,000 a month. Right now he's making 1.4, 1.5 a month. He has never gone down, okay, in revenue, and his name is about 72%, okay? What is the webinar strategy? I'm telling you guys the price, $497. When they come in, is downsells. Why? Because if they already spend $500, they're gonna spend 100, they're gonna spend 20, they're gonna spend 50. That's just how it is. So for his specific target, his target market are, and he's Muslim. Okay, he's Muslim, he's a ripped dude. He just got ripped because he used to be fat as shit. Okay, so he's ripped and he does all the flashy and the Insta. Okay, his target market, African American females, ages 30 to 43. Who would have thought, right? Ages 40 to 43, African American, that have failed the NCLEX before. The NCLEX is the nursing exam. Okay, so he's going after people who have low morale, they're fucking depressed. Okay, they're just done with. Why? Because they failed their test before and now they settle working at Walmart. They settle working at, Mickey D's, they're manager at Mickey D's or whatever. Okay, so that's his target market. Okay, and then everything is marketing. I was saying, if you guys learn marketing, you guys will never go broke. Okay, how is he able to make such a lot of money? People don't believe that he makes this much money.
Is he doing that with a $500 product?
Yes, but I'm gonna tell you how he makes. So 63% of his money comes from the $500 product. The rest comes from his downsell. So what is his downsell? For example, inside his course, and his course, all it is, to be honest, he tells people, hey, I can guarantee you'll pass, but you just have to do the homework. If you do the homework, I'll guarantee you pass, or I'll give you your money back. So what does he have these people do? Well, obviously, since these people are depressed, he has to get them hyped up again, okay? So he uses a lot of mental tricks. For example, he said, okay, your first homework is you gotta put your phone in front of you and say, I'm the next NCLEX or whatever the hell he has. He said, I'm the next Alpha Slider. You gotta say 100 times and send it to this coach. So he has 2 coaches in his country, okay? So he has to first get them to believe in themselves again. That's literally his first process, okay? When they're in his whole process inside the program, he tells people, hey, if you have a slight question about, this is the program. If you have his program is in Kajabi, okay? If you have a question about, let's say, phlebotomy, okay? If you have a question about it, do not hesitate to ask either Emily, the girl that just graduated, that just passed the NCLEX, or Professor Johnson, or another partner of yours that is doing good. Well, all those are made up names. He has one VA that controls 6 different people. and they're all the same answer. So if you want to talk to Professor Johnson, it's $100. If you want to talk to Emily that she just graduated, it's $25. You see what I'm saying? So now, like this guy has hundreds of testimonials. You're going fucking hundreds of testimonials. Like it's crazy, okay? And they're all saying, hey, Mo, thank you and the team. You know, after I felt my ankle, the team, there's no team, it's 2 people team, bro. And I'm telling you, and that is his strategy. Okay, that is, how many of you guys know Yados? You guys know Yados? Yados is the Spanish that is just blowing up. Okay, we're doing his marketing. Okay, Yados right now he's making about $450,000 a month. Okay, young guy from Miami. So obviously Yados is very unique. He has a brand. Okay, he's the first guy in Spanish talking like Dan Peña, literally. Okay, that way he has a big brand. Okay, so he's the fitness dude, yeah. With the 2 Colombian girlfriends.
He was living in Vegas, but he moved to Miami, I think, right?
Yeah, he's in Miami now.
No, he's talking about Laos, right?
Yeah. So everything is a strategy. You know, so how did Mo, and I'm telling you something about Mo, he's been in the US for 4 years. The first 2 years, he was working where he did that exchange where they take half of your paycheck. That was him. Okay, so he was getting paid $40 an hour. The company he came through took 20. And he was like, damn, I don't want to go back. He didn't want to go back. Okay? So he wanted to be a Jew. He didn't know. He was just fucking throwing shit out there to see what stuck. Okay? He's like, well, I'm a nurse. I can teach you how to pass the fucking NCLEX. Okay? And his webinar is a fake live webinar. A fake live. Okay? You'll see his reviews like, oh, how can you guys trust this guy when he has a fake live and yada, yada, yada. Okay? Well, guess what? That motherfucker's making money. He's making a lot of money. Right now, I mean, I don't want to get into his personal stuff, but he recently got divorced. And he's actually dating a Spanish girl. Okay, he's dating a Spanish girl. She works in Telemundo. Okay. Very nice guy. You see him very humble. He loves to help people. Okay, now he's very big into fitness. So how, if a dude that came from a foreign country, didn't speak English, in 4 years, he's making over $1 million a month, net. Everybody here should be making, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different strategy. You see what I'm saying? Low ticket is a different strategy than high ticket. You know? Anyways, anybody else have any other questions?
One quick question I had, actually, during flow, business credit flow. Good conversation earlier, man. I really appreciate, we had a genuine conversation, that's actually my first mastermind. First thing you said, okay, it's pretty much yes or no questions on the Instagram story, right? And then you said transformation videos.
Transformational post, yeah.
Posts, on the stories, right? And the third thing I had missed that, I was caught up in that hedge. You said something about creating a hedge fund. I'm like, oh man, you think about that. But that third thing, I'm looking for that.
Okay, the third thing is very simple. Do you want results like X, Y, and Z?
I appreciate that.
Does that work with a huge following only?
It works with any following.
With any following?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be followers that are interested in the product?
It doesn't matter if they're interested or not. You just got to throw it out there. Like if nobody knows, like let's say the hottest girl alive, she just stays in her room her whole life. She ain't never going to get married. Nobody knows her. You see what I'm saying? So you have to show your product. You have to show your face. You have to put your stuff out there. What's that? Yeah, and stories, yeah. Yeah. Of course.
What about DM ads for like high ticket products? You're saying you run your ads mainly for followers?
There's 2 types of ads. The follower ad, okay, and your retargeting ad. Follower ad is to bring your ideal client to you so they can see you. Retargeting is my face chasing you guys everywhere you go, okay? You can also do DM ads, but it's harder to convert because they're cold. Remember, they came in cold, okay? So they're coming in cold. You're like, hey, DM me 100K so I can get you 100K, okay? They'll DM you 100K, and then they're gonna go ghost. Why? Because they're not warmed up. So how do you warm them up? You can use the strategy, but you use it on the follower ad. Okay, how? After they already come in, you make another post only for the people that just started following you. Hey, DM me X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a one shoe fits all. It's very different depending on your ticket price, depending on your product, there's a lot of variables that go into it. Okay?
And then what about the other platforms? Like, do you use different strategy for Google Ads?
I don't do Google Ads.
No?
All I do is Meta and Insta. Yeah, Meta. Anybody else, any questions?
Any book you recommend we read?
What's that?
Any book you suggest that we read, just in general?
It all depends, brother. I wouldn't get caught up on books, okay? Dude, just literally work, man. Like, I wake up, I still have the discipline to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I go to the gym. I don't have to be up. And I'm saying most people are not up. I make more than a lot of people, and those fuckers are still sleeping, okay? So I'll tell you my schedule, okay? I wake up at 4:30, do my shake, take my pre-workout. I gotta be at the gym by 5 because that's when my trainer is, okay? 5 in the morning, he's waiting for me. I get back home at 7. At 7 o'clock, I have my breakfast. And then I literally study till 1 o'clock. Okay, after 1, I take calls. Unless it's an emergency, then whatever. After 1, either myself or the closer, we take the calls. Okay, so that's just how I've been running it. Okay, so I'm very big into becoming more aware on what it is that I do. Okay, becoming more aware of what it is that I put in my body, becoming more aware on, hey, I wanna grow. So that's how I run. That's how I run. Like I'll wake up, it's a Saturday, damn, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I wake up, it's a Saturday, okay, what are we doing today? I'll start texting people, because I wasn't disciplined. So it all comes with awareness, it all comes with wanting to progress. Of course. You had a question? At official Arturo Ganvini with a lowercase v. So it's at official in English, Arturo Ganvini. So you can follow me, see my ads, copy them. Any other questions? Tag me in stories. I'll repost you guys. If you want to tag me, do you guys have value from what I'm saying? Okay, everybody here, including the camera guy, you should be able to make some money just by following that strategy. Okay?
Actually, I didn't follow you already. I didn't realize. I guess I remember now. I saw this post with Dan Pena. And
Okay.
I know Dan.
And I started following because of Jorge. I'm like, yeah, you went to Dan Pena. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was a Dan Pena post.
Kids
You
obsessed with Dan
posted it.
Pena.
That's the
Fucking
one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
a
listen
character.
to that shit when I drive and I put it. She's like, can we listen to it?
Yeah, on the
Listen
road
to it,
trip,
guys.
I'm like,
No, he's a character for
Cut
sure.
their throats and fucking throw them down. Just live on your fucking mother's land. You should have never been born.
Literally, yeah.
Your second post is a transformation post, right?
Yep. Yep.
What if my business is different? My business that I want to do is film weddings and charge good price point for them.
Okay, so
The second video would be like a video testimonial from the
okay, so you can do this. Put a shaded picture and say, these are other people, these are my people. You see what I'm saying? So just put 1 and 2. Yeah, this is others, this is me. Okay, guys, so this concludes. I guess. Thank you, Hercules, for inviting me. I met him today through Jorge. You know, Jorge is one of my guys, so I appreciate it. Of course, bro. Of course. Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, all the speakers for tonight, I'll be posting on my stories. You guys tag everybody, post it so we can all share each other's information and just follow each other and keep each other accountable pretty much. We'll do one more break and then we have a final guest speaker. And you guys can do a cool after
Thank you.
out.
I didn't even. Yeah, thank you.
Michael's in charge of the group.
Hey,